Welcome back to the Creative Mindset channel. I'm your host, Al Train. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. I'm the owner of Creative Citizen, the dopest mental health clothing brand in the world. So today I want to do this video, talk about branding and why it's important that you should build a brand and why you should build a brand to build a legacy that's going to last for years. So the reason why I think you should start a brand, or maybe you're in the process of starting a brand, at the moment, I'm in the early stages myself, is that it's more than logos and designs and websites and content. It's building something that can leave an impact for your community, for your family, for your friends. It can inspire people. It's not just about making a quick buck. I know that you need money to have a business to survive and thrive. I get it. We all get it. But it's got to have a bigger vision. You should be trying to build something that can help people, that can bring something positive to the world. That's just my honest opinion. Can't tell you how to run your business, but that's the way I look at it. This is why I started a mental health clothing brand, because I work in a mental health field. I see what happens. I work along with psychologists, therapists, nurses, first responders for about 15 years, and I see how mental health is often overlooked and underfunded. So I wanted to bring awareness. So that's why I started my brand. And whatever reason you want to start your brand, tell the world. Tell the world why you're doing it. And you want to build something that can be remembered. There's a million businesses that are going to get launched today and going to flop tomorrow. And so you got to understand you have to have the vision for the long haul, the long road, because it's going to take years to build a brand. There's a saying, it takes 5 to 7 years to become an overnight success, because a lot of people don't see the foundation that you build when you get it popping. They just see, oh, this guy got lucky, or she got lucky, but they didn't see that for 5, 6 years they were making content, they were doing sales, they were working a full-time job and scaling their business. That's what I'm doing. I got a regular job too, and I'm building the brand as well. And so people don't see how much money you invest behind the scenes, the losses you take. My first couple of drops were failures, absolute failures. I'm in my second year of building this brand. I'm like halfway through I will call it sophomore season, right? And some of the things I did, I'm like, I can't believe I was doing that. That was whack. That was lame. That definitely wasn't going to work. But I was young, and I was young to entrepreneurship. And so you get excited at first, but the mistakes will pile up, and then you learn and you get a little bit better. But that's what takes when you have to build a foundation. And a lot of people get that mixed up. A lot of people think, well, I'll start this business, I'll make some money, and then I'll do X, Y, Z. But really, you got to do it first before you build the business. So you want to build something that's going to impact the world at a small level or a large level. Everybody's not going to be the next Nike or Adidas or Louis Vuitton, but you can build something that your community can respect and can rock with. And that's just as dope, and it can scale up over time. You never know. You can hit it out the park with your business or brand, whether you're selling t-shirts, whether you're selling candles, whether you're selling, personal training, whatever it could be. Do it to help people. Do it to leave a positive mark on the world. Next, I think you need to realize that the global economy, as I see it, this is my example of personal opinion, it's going more digital. I live in a small town. The mall that I grew up in used to be so cool when I was a little kid. It had the arcade, it had the movie theaters, it had all these stores, it had multiple little restaurants in it, and now it's a ghost town. And that's happening all over the country. So more people are buying things online, more people are investing in small businesses. So I think it's important that you start today, start this year, start building a brand today. Figure out something that you like, see something that's part of your lifestyle, and see if you can turn that into something else. And you don't have to quit your job today and go all in this business. That would be foolish, because you need money, you need resources, and you're going to need to have some type of income that's going to sustain you through the ups and downs of your business anyway. So just look at how everything's going. People buy things online every day. People are also used to having like Amazon ship your stuff 2-3 days later. So whatever you're trying to sell, people want it now, they want it fast. They're not waiting anymore for they buy a hoodie online that it shows up a month later. Like, those days are over. That's a wrap for that. So whatever personal brand you want to build, make sure you're over delivering and you're doing it fast and you're doing it good and you're giving good quality. That's going to help you And it's going to give you more confidence to keep the business alive, to keep the business thriving. Everybody's looking for the shortcut. That's why they're selling so many courses out there of how to get rich in a year, how to make 10K in 90 days. It's possible, but technically speaking, it's the person that you create that's going to generate the money anyway. So if you're slacking and you're lazy, how are you going to just jump into this new lifestyle in 90 days, right? It's going to take you years to kind of build these skills, and it's going to take you years to build a thick skin when people are hating on you, people aren't taking you serious, and your brand is still alive and still going. So that's the goal, man. Build a legacy, build something that you're proud of, build something your people can be proud of, and just keep it rocking. And just understand it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna take 5, 6, 7 years sometimes. Look at content. There are people who be dropping content every day, and they feel like they're behind, and then one video takes off and it changes their life. It could be the same thing with your business. You're just grinding year after year, and then one product, one sale, somebody shouts your business out, and then your life changes overnight. But it takes a while to kind of get there. And you got to build trust with your customers. You got to build trust with your fan base. If you're making music, or for example, if you're an artist, right? They want to see you that you're going to drop content. You're going to drop a new song. You're going to drop a new project. If you just do one song every 3 years, your fan base is going to move to some other artist who's just grinding, right? It just makes sense. So understand that it's a continuous process, and your brand will grow as much as you grow. So if you take yourself serious, you take your business serious. It goes hand in hand. If you're slacking in life, then your business is going to feel the effects. If your business is slacking, then it's going to affect your life, because you're going to be frustrated. Why aren't people buying my stuff? Why aren't people supporting me? Well, you're not taking care of business, and you're not taking care of your personal situation. So your brand will only grow as much as you grow. So keep that in mind as well. A lot of people don't get this part correct, and this is about the creative vision. Your superpower is your unique lifestyle and your story and who you are. Now, one thing I've noticed in the last year or two is that people are really invested more into people. It's not necessarily the product that you're selling. It's not just the hoodie or a t-shirt or you got a candle brand. It's really the person. They really want to see, what you're about and what you represent. And the product that you're selling or the service that you're selling is just a byproduct. So a lot of people get too caught up in the website and the content and the logo, and then when it's not getting attention, they feel like it's a failure. But a lot of times it really could just be the message, and it really could just be the person. So I always try to just work on being the best person I could be. I know I'm going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes too. It's just part of the game. It's just part of life. But you can't beat yourself up when you make mistakes. You can't beat yourself up because this marketing strategy didn't work. You got to just work through it and believe in yourself, and just become a little bit more creative, a little bit more consistent. If you just a little bit more creative, a little more consistent, good things usually will come out as an outcome. So keep that in mind as well. Too many people get caught up in the small, minor things. This logo has to have this type of font because this font works for this brand, and all this other stuff. Like it just gets in a way that can confuse you. So just kind of keep it simple and keep it consistent, and just keep believing in yourself, and your brand will pop off. It may not be today, but it'll probably be tomorrow, right? Just keep grinding, keep believing in yourself. And personal brands can also give you opportunities to collab and network with other people who are seeing that you're selling a similar service or a similar product, and that could help you out as well. So let's say, for example, you're a fitness brand and somebody comes out and say, hey man, I got these new sleeves that are really great for running or shooting basketballs or whatever case may be, and they want to do a collab with you. Now this brand might be bigger, might be more experienced, and they can give you knowledge, they can give you visibility. A lot of things can happen if you just keep going at it and keep believing it. You never know who you're going to attract. So having a brand that you build from the foundation up, and you do it the right way, and you help people out, I think good things will happen. Good things have been happening for me. I'm not the richest man in the world. I'm not the most successful businessman. I don't have, years and years of experience. But I can tell you, I have walked down the street and people, yo, man, I like that shirt, man. I like that message. And it just gets me hype. You know, it just gets me hyping. Like, yeah, I know I'm onto something. And that could be the same thing for you too, whether it's fitness, apparel, you know, coaching, whatever. So just keep at it, man. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Go make it happen. Trust the process. Embrace the journey. All right. Go start that brand. Go build that legacy. That's the vibe. That's the movement. That's the message for today. Stay creative. Stay dangerous. It's your guy L Train, man. We out of here. Peace.